Maybe. No way.
I'd get him. That's a big fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna coax him. River, that's one thing people don't talk about with tournaments is the really early mornings, and this one was no different. But after a pretty good drive, we're finally here. Now we gotta find the fish. My tournament partner, I actually met him when I bought my boat down at the dealership. His name's Seth. He's a pretty cool dude. And the fun thing is neither of us are super duper avid big water fishermen, so we're gonna kind of dive in and learn some stuff together. I fully plan on us getting our faces punched in, but at least at the beginning, the main objective is learning. Hopefully we'll figure some stuff out and then we won't get punched in the face as much anymore. Seth's here. He brought the real rig, not the playtime rig like I have.
Something like that.
This will be the biggest John boat I've ever stepped foot in. 26 foot?
26 footer, yeah.
Neato. And I'm sure it goes fast. Oh, you got the 300 on there.
Dude.
That's 3 of my motors. Well, 2, but the jet cuts it down to 3. No bimini?
No bimini.
Oh, and it's gonna start pouring in like 2 hours.
That's why I called earlier to give you your out.
Well, I thought you had a bimini. You said enclosure, so I'm like, well, he's probably got a bimini.
Nope. I really thought about rigging something up with like
a tarp.
or something, but
You have this $70,000 boat with a tarp on it.
a little goofy.
Oh, I wish you would have.
So we might. I'll use forks.
You know how I know we'll get along just fine? If you have the crappy Coleman for drinks and then the nice Pelican for bait.
Yep. I already know the answer to this, but I've got some gloves if you want them.
I do too, but they're really nice. And
these are not nice.
oh yeah, give them to me. It is supposed to warm up a little bit tomorrow, I believe. Yep. Is this for your bait tank or your motor?
It's oxygen. It's for the live well.
No kidding.
Yeah, if you start tournament fishing, you'll get one of those too.
Okay.
So I've got a little, it's not little, it's a 12-inch by 3-inch diffuser mounted permanently in the bottom of the live well and just run oxygen to it. So this is just for old people that have oxygen or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And just run a hose to it and it infuses pure oxygen into the water.
Neato.
Yeah.
Oh, we're high-teching it.
Something like that. Fish care is number 1.
I mean,
Besides jamming a hook through their face.
if you're, yeah, except for torturing them,
Yeah.
once you get done torturing them for your own entertainment, then you take care of them.
Right, exactly.
I will say this, your boat is substantially cleaner than mine right now.
It won't last.
No.
Here, I can bring it.
As I say, we'll keep a little mud out of it at least for a minute. We're not going to be throwing a net. That'll help. Heavy boat. What does this thing weigh?
I put it on the scale when it was brand new. That's 2,600 pounds.
With the motor rigged out?
Yeah.
Well, with none of your stuff in it?
Or anything. I would say it's probably 3,500 now.
Believe that.
It had no fuel on it either. Now it's got 70 gallons of fuel. That's pretty cool.
Which reminds me, I got gas money and stuff too. I know, I'd tell you the same thing. I don't want to lose our worms. What's up?
Here.
Is that what's bothering you? Don't worry, I got it.
For sure.
Oh yeah. What'd I do with that coffee? Oh, thanks.
Can't live without that.
I could, but it wouldn't be as enjoyable. All right, let her rip, bud. So we've mostly been just scanning around. Haven't fished yet, but we marked some fish that kind of look like catfish. I'm not convinced they are catfish, so we're gonna throw some baits at them just to see. They're kind of in the area you think they'd be. Where were they at? I feel like they were over there. They don't sit still though, that is a problem. Chart. All right, where'd you put my stuff at? Or did you just throw it in the river?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You're out there in that rod box.
Cool. You're what?
I'm a big bait kind of guy.
I'm a variety kind of guy. Like, I like to work in some big baits. I like to work in some small baits. But this time of year, I'm in a tournament setting because we're fishing for pressured fish. I will throw maybe one big one, and then the rest of them are going to be small. Because we just need to put some fish in the boat, bud.
I'll give you all tails.
Yeah. That's where I draw the line. Yeah, the old main objective today is just to drive around and look for fish, but me and Seth haven't spent any time together on the water, so I think it makes sense for us to dial in our setup.
Get to know each other.
Yeah, see if we can tolerate each other.
It's not going well so far, but
Well,
things have a way of turning around.
you're not the first person to say that. And nobody would argue with you. I suppose I'll just toss them left and work the way around. I could not cast that one 124 feet, but my level wind is off. I'll think of more excuses, don't you worry. Dude, it gets them.
I like it.
Yep. Especially cold weather, fish inactive, little baits. Yeah, I wanted to fish this, if nothing else, just to confirm that they're not catfish. Yeah, these brakes are gonna get loosened up. Yeah, I want to see one of these get buried. I think the action on those is perfect, but the fish will tell me. Well, we're shore lipping one of our fish today, but it's not gonna be one I feel too bad about. It's a blue kitty though.
There we go.
On the glowy bead.
They'll be welcome tomorrow.
Yes. So it's a 5 fish limit. So that's quite a few fish to put in the boat to fill out a limit, at least by catfish tournament standards. Oh, I dropped my beef stick. It's gonna be accented with a little blue cat slime. Oh, he is an ugly one. I bet he got stuck in here.
Probably. He hasn't eaten 6 months.
Right. Ooh, cloudy fish. Where do you keep your grippers at? Beautiful. Shouldn't. But. Catfishing stuff's easy. No problem. Been fishing for 5 minutes. Might as well just tell them guys at the ramp there's no point.
Yeah, they might as well.
Yeah. Wow, skinny.
He's
That's
so
the skinniest blue I've ever seen in my
He
life.
should be a 15.
Yeah, he's probably a 29-inch fish who's gonna weigh 5 pounds, 6 pounds. Hell, he's almost 8.
7.5.
7.5. See, if anybody says I overestimate my fish, you got my back on that one. Well, 5 minutes. We got a fish on the board. That is the ugliest, most disgusting looking blue cat I've ever seen in my life. But it's a welcome sight either way because it means we don't completely suck, but we're not going to win the tournament with this one, so we're going to keep looking for bigger fish. See ya. Hopefully there is more to come, bigger to come. Nagy's in one of them.
Probably.
He's like, those idiots fishing in that box dike.
Moron.
Why didn't you answer the phone? I would have told you not to go there. It's pretty slow, but that's kind of how this river functions. You know, you hit a spot, you catch a fish or two or zero, and I don't know what time is it.
12:01. You got 4 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna pee and then I vote we go. Back to moving, back to scanning. Would you call this a box dike?
I don't know. You know, I think it's an L dike. Or a tail dike.
A tail dike.
Trail dike, whatever the heck they call it. There's an opening down there.
Mm-hmm. So it's only a box dike if it's completely boxed off.
I mean, I am not an expert in the subject, but yeah, I would say.
Well, I think it's opinion based.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
You could call it whatever you wanted,
Yeah,
but I don't know what it's called.
Right, I would call this a trail dike.
Okay. I'd say, yeah, but come in real easy, and you got the wind behind you too, so I'd come up here, hit reverse, and I'll grab onto it and just tie a rope around something. It doesn't have to be pretty, it's just got to be effective. Reverse. Okay. I'd like to get over to that without screwing up your trolling motor. Your boat is so much heavier. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the way it is. We'll just slide the rods down and try to. And if we catch one quick, we'll put a marker in it, and if we don't, we're not even worried about it.
Right.
Because there's very little current, but it is something. You want to hand me a body chunk? Perfect. We're in Dinkville. Oh, they're playing musical rods.
Got a little
Are
double.
we gonna double up?
Double action.
That one might even be on there. You know, it is funny, we haven't hardly had a bite for like 2 hours, and then you call, or we're talking, and then rods start bouncing.
They just like the sound of your voice.
Yeah, I've been talking all day, so that can't be it. He's swimming to the side like a gar. Well, I think we got him. Oh, you know, I said we got to get our cat out of a tree. He's stuck in the tree. Oh, he's still on it. Get out of there. Got to put the boots to him. He's circling like a propeller because he's a pound.
He looks like a monster.
Chan? I think it's a rat.
It is. Double hook.
Yep, we got to deal with this monster. I'll call you back.
It's on his back.
All right, bye.
You
Yeah,
bit?
I don't know. I don't want to touch it. It actually, I don't know, man.
Fangs. Snake bit.
We got 2 in the box, bud.
2 in the box. Unfortunately, tournament hours have been over an hour.
I mean, minor detail. All right. Tournament winners back in the water.
Right.
Okay. Data. Well, for the rest of the day, we drove around and scanned and looked at stuff and fished around a little bit. But as Seth said, you don't want to peak on pre-fishing day. So we got the boat out of the water, and we're going to go eat some Mexican food and strategize. And we got a lot of strategizing yet to do. So see you in the morning. It's a pretty impressive line, and I'll be pretty darn surprised if we make it. Everybody makes it in the water before 7 o'clock, but we're here, and I don't know, I'm not nervous yet. I'm pretty darn excited, to tell you the truth. Ready for blast off. Well, we made it to where we wanted to be, and there ain't a boat here. It was weird, like with all that congestion at the ramp, they decided to let people leave early.
That's the difference between a national trail and
a regional. Yeah, you can't get mad. Dude's doing it for fun. He ain't making a living off of it. And he's giving people an opportunity otherwise they wouldn't have.
Absolutely.
And he's just doing the best he can.
Right.
I say pull in right by where the current starts. Oh, we still got the crawlers in here. This has turned into a nice tangled mess. Probably should have undid that. Yeah, they changed it from 7 to 7:30. You get on the road, you can't put baits in the water till 7:30. So we got, what, 5 minutes? 8. We've got tons of time. Ugh. Okay. Oh, it's stuck. All right, we are stuck. I can almost feel my fingers. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, you better be sorry. I hope it hits 57. You ever get that, once you get that chill, it's tough to get it out, you know?
You're cold?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty soft.
I'm trying to see that.
Especially when it comes to being cold.
You want that? Or just hang it somewhere?
I would love a towel so I don't have to wipe my hands off on my bibs like I normally do.
Right.
It's a convenience I don't get to enjoy. You know what else is a convenience is the fact that you're left-handed, so you get to cast on this side. This is perfect.
All about it.
Yeah, we are so efficient. 7:30. Let them rip. Yeah, we are in the deepest piece of water I've ever found on this river. It doesn't hurt that I caught a good one here last week. So we're probably gonna make at least 3, maybe 4 anchors spots on here. So we can fish this, then we can move into the middle over there. Then we can fish the other edge and then fish back in that corner. I will say this, that one that I did catch here, that was a good one. It took him a half hour to eat. Yeah. It'd be nice just to get one in the boat quick. All right, I'm gonna relax. I don't want them to think I'm too ready. I don't have a sandwich to make, but I do have chips.
There you go.
You know, it's the way I kind of look at chips in the morning, it's like convenient hash browns.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
I vote we only give this spot 15 or 20.
Remove
And move in, and then give those the half hours. Ooh.
There you go.
He ain't very big. Well, it's something. Sweet. He's growing a little bit. Good. Every fish is important. About here. Fish in the boat. Ice broken.
Right, after 4 minutes.
Yes. Ooh, that's fun. I will get him unhooked. I would show him off to the camera a little bit more, but we have a boat coming. So there is that.
I think he's 8 or 9 pounds. We'll write it down.
He's like 4.
No, come on.
He's way smaller than that one that I thought was 4 yesterday. Well, I guess you're the guy who weighs them all the time. You know better than I do. We'll throw that shad head right back out there. You weighing him? No, I think it's a good idea. Tell me he's 7.
7.6.
Shut up.
Just think about a 4-pound bass. He dwarfs a 4-pound bass.
How many 10-pound channels do I catch? And I'm like, there's 6. We need one 10 times that big.
I think he does need burp.
Oh, because of the deep water, yeah. I've never burped one. Have you burped one? So what Seth's doing, he came out of deep water and his swim bladder filled up on the way in because he's small.
Well, he just lost a pound.
Oh. Now you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
Can't weigh him dead. What's that?
He wouldn't have made it the rest of the day.
Right. But yeah, release that air from inside them so they can survive and swim. And unfortunately, he vomited a little weight up, but he's going to lose some weight either way, so whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, like I said, that one's not going to win the tournament for us, but it's nice to have a fish in the boat.
A good feeling.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we were relaxed. We need to relax. I need to relax. I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with you.
We are disconnected.
You want to try this middle section?
Yes. This is exciting. That's good. It'd be tough to drive if your heart wasn't beating.
True. You might have it.
Fresh bait. Ooh, drummy. That's where he lives. I just delivered for him.
Right.
He's getting delivery today. That's right. It is, we have all baits in, officially 8:01. Give it till 8:21?
Yeah.
Because you had baits in for like 5 minutes before I got that last one.
That's nice. So
You got a nibble. That might be a real one. He ain't burying it, but it ain't tapping.
Right.
Like he's just swimming around with it. If it wasn't cold, I'd be like, that's a flathead.
Right. No kidding. That's what it looks like. Wouldn't that be something? Catch a flathead today?
I would like.
It would surprise me, but
Would change my whole outlook on things. I think the coldest I ever caught a flathead was like 52.
water temp.
Yeah. 13 more minutes in this spot, so he's got some time. I'm just happy you got a bite.
Me too.
Yeah.
A rough weekend for me.
Thought you were defective for a little bit. I'm like, I'm gonna be carrying this. Good thing I have these big broad shoulders to carry the weight of the tournament on.
Right. I just facilitate the boat usually. Everybody else catches the fish.
Yeah. Well, they weigh the same no matter who reels them
That's
in.
right. I don't give a shit. I catch a fish. I would like to, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you catch 100, I'll be ecstatic. And if I catch 100, I'll be just a little bit more ecstatic. He's still there.
the ticket.
Maybe. No way.
Double. I'd get him. That's a big fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna coax him. Did he drop it? I think he dropped it, bud. That was weird.
That looked like a potential big fish.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't a 5-pounder.
No way.
That was the one close. Like damn near straight down. But he swam with it probably 15 feet. Kind of acted like a flathead too. In there. Is he on it? He dropped it too. That one wasn't anyone I'm too worried about,
Right.
like the first one was. Buttholes. No, it didn't do very good. We pull it down, you son of a. Oh, he is swimming with it. You got him? Got him? All right, I gotta let you go.
All right, see ya.
All right, bye. Giant? I'm gonna bet not. Well, I can walk the bank and try to get a different angle so we can leave the lines out. I was talking to my dad. Of course, that's when you get a bite. Yeah, like, here, give me the rod and I'll walk the bank and try to pull them out the other direction. That way we can keep our spread out. How mucky is this gonna be? Ants are pretty mucky. He is gone. As it so works its way out, or works that way, lots of times you get in snags, and then even if you can get them off, they tear off. Like I said, I'd rather see you hook one and lose one than not hook one at all. Now I'm gonna get your boat all muddy. I'm gonna try to get as much mud off for safety purposes, if nothing else. I don't want to fall, like slip and fall in the water or anything. Might as well put it right back there. Or slightly to the right.
What do you think?
I think it's time to go see what's open. This definitely is the grinder body of water. Like, there, you know, some bodies of water, you're like, you're gonna get your 5,
Right.
but you got to get the right 5. Here it's like, let's just get 5.
Right.
All right, effort level is still high. Confidence not as high. We're gonna go to the box dike where we caught the fish that looks like it was sickly and gross.
You don't know until you throw.
True. That's where we keep our pet 100 locked up in the box dike. Well, things aren't going to plan. Well, they kind of are. We got to run our plan for the most part. We just didn't catch any fish.
Not capitalizing on the plan.
Yeah. So we're scanning. We're looking for stuff.
Not where you want to be on tournament day, but
No.
I think it's a fish.
Maybe. Big shadow behind it. So we're going to have a bad showing. But I genuinely think like we are this close to like that tipping point. And I mean, you can always speculate. I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying we should have won it. I'm just saying we're this close to being successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple more tweaks.
Yeah, literally that's it. A few tweaks in strategy, because I feel like we're going in the right direction, but we're just not tuned. Like, prime baits, prime spots for the most amount of time. The team that does that, a team that does that is going to have success.
Absolutely.
And I don't think we did that today.
No, obviously not.
Although a little luck would be nice.
There is some luck involved.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? All our stuff's too new. I had new rods, that haven't caught a big fish. New boat, barely had any mud on it. Oh, they were new for you too? Jeez. We should have rubbed some mud on it. Well, that is the end of the line for us. We're gonna zip back and see how he shook out. Probably not good, but we're gonna find out. Well, we didn't end up doing very good. Got 31st out of 46 boats, but we're gonna keep at them. I'm gonna keep learning and try to keep improving. And I think as far as the tournament stuff goes, I'm in it for the long haul. So thanks for taking the time to watch. It really does mean a ton. I really appreciate it. And that's Woody snorting in the background. Hope you catch a giant.